Hi there, I'm Sherie Eubank. I'm the owner of Healthy Out West, and I'm here to talk to you today about hormones. So we're going to start with the women and talk to you about the women's hormones. The younger women, of course, are interested in that awful feeling, low energy feeling that they get around their menstrual cycle. And that's usually where they're the most concerned. We have, in fact, I have it on the wall here. We actually have what we call an herbal blending station. The herbs are from Standard Process. I have been with Standard Process since 2005 and have loved their whole food supplements, have been able to help a lot of people improve their health using Standard Process supplements. But I took it to a whole nother level when it came to hormones using their MediHerb line, especially their liquid herbs. We now have an herbal blending station where we're able to blend different liquid herbs together to really balance. I love it for hormones. So the young woman who is really struggling with PMS and being moody and having the menstrual cramps and just almost wrecks her week for the week that she has that, we can get that so that it is not a problem for their life anymore. And we use things like, my favorite is white peony, but usually mixed with different things like licorice root. Oftentimes we're using schizandra or Romania for energy. Most of us are under stress, and definitely it's affecting the adrenal glands. So a lot of times I'll use things like that for adrenaline support. Also, things like ginkgo can really help with brain focus. So it doesn't necessarily have to mean just the female hormones. Hormones basically expand a lot of things. First of all, you've got the common hormones you're thinking of, like menstrual cycle and that kind of thing, but think of insulin. Insulin is a hormone. So then you go into digestion, right? So there's a lot, and there's things like the human growth hormone that we can talk about. There's all different kinds of things like that. But also I wanted to talk about the menopausal woman who ends up having hot flashes. This is very, very common in my office for me to deal with people who are just really struggling with that and affecting their sleep at night. We have herbs that work with that. Sage is beautiful for that. Love that. Chaste tree is excellent for that. So we just work with making, and we make the blend specifically for that woman. So as we do nutrition response testing, we can find a way to make that formula perfect for her. And I have so many women that are just loving that. And they come back and they tell me, oh, this one makes me feel so good. I love this one. And they'll repeatedly come back and ask for their Pacific herbal blend to be made for them again. So it's fun for us. We really enjoy that. To talk a little bit about the man, so we got the women in there. Men, the one main hormone that makes them work is testosterone. So for a woman, you have estrogen, progesterone, and then testosterone is down here. For a man, it's switched. You have testosterone, progesterone, estrogen, right? So we really have all of those hormones in us, everybody. It's just the ratio between it all. Men, especially after the age of 40, start noticing a difference in their energy level. And sometimes it's earlier than that. We definitely are dealing with men that struggle with their energy level. And it's obvious, the young men that are after the Red Bull all the time in the morning, the guys that drink a pot of coffee before they leave the house, different things like that, they are struggling with their energy level. And it has to do with hormones. It can be related to thyroid, the adrenaline, but most of the time for a man, it has to do with testosterone. So we work on helping to get their body to make testosterone. If they're an older man and they go to a medical doctor and the medical doctor happens to check their testosterone level and tell the man, hey, your testosterone's getting a little low, the only thing that they really do is go, okay, we can give you testosterone. But when they give a testosterone, it's usually like a testosterone cream that they rub on their hands. I had one client that would rub it on his arms, but the doctor had told him, hey, listen, if you rub this on your arms, be careful. Don't let your wife come up next to you and touch you. Don't, grab your young girls. It'll really affect them. And one of the things that worries me about that is that the testosterone is something the man's body is supposed to make. So then you've got a medical doctor who is giving testosterone in a cream, the body absorbs it through the skin, and then all of a sudden the body goes, well, why do I need to make it? I'm getting it already. So the man's body then doesn't make the testosterone. So what we want to do is regenerate that part of their body so that they can actually start making testosterone. And I have great success with a lot of men, even older men. I do have a supplement that actually is completely regenerative, that actually helps their body regenerate it, even in the ages of 70 years old, 80 years old. It's one of the supplements that I have had more people beg me to let them stay on, and it's usually the man that is begging for it, asking if they can keep taking it. They feel a lot more energy with it. If the man does not have enough testosterone, he does not have enough strength in his body. So not only is it affecting his energy level, it's affecting his overall strength. There's a big connection between the amount of testosterone and the way the prostate works. There's a big connection between their testosterone and the way their heart function works. There's a big connection between their testosterone and their body's ability to make adrenaline. So it pretty much affects almost their whole body. If they have enough testosterone, they feel good. And that's one of the main things we help with men. So if you're interested in learning more about your hormones, I can definitely help with that. Come see us at Healthy Out West, and we'll help you.